Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in American Truck Simulator, and we're taking this quick job to one of the other places in Canada that I needed to go, that I needed to unlock. Unfortunately, it doesn't have built-in sat-nav, so we've got to just put up with this, unfortunately, on the screen. So I don't like it, but there's literally nothing... Oh, sorry, mate. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Right, here we go. But it won't take us too long to complete this, and I do have... Well, basically, I don't have an empty cart on Steam. So, yeah. When we've done this, I'm gonna, yeah, buy some DLC, so that'll be good. We still have got some stuff to do in Canada. But I don't want to give the impression that I've just taken the money and run, so I'm going to get that done. And when we've done that, bought the DLC, we are going to have to teleport somewhere, because that's just how the game works. When you add DLC, it has to update, so yeah, you have to teleport somewhere for free. And
straight on.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, mate. Yeah, so if you weren't aware, so Ball Killed, a subscriber, a long-time subscriber, bought me some DLC, so I'm extremely grateful. So yeah, this is sponsored by Ball Killed. Guys, really struggling, I think. Actually, no, it's not. It's just where I'm used to that thumping beast of an engine in our other truck. Oh, it's so weird how it steers, because obviously we're used to flat nose trucks in the UK, so you expect the pivot to be underneath you, and it's just so far away, so it feels bizarre, but it looks flat fronted from in here. So you can get all different mirrors added when you buy your own truck. That's not a very good shadow, is it? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, you can get all mirrors up the bonnet and stuff. My goodness, what's going on with this truck? Yeah, I don't like the rev counter in this. It moved over for us. Yeah, and we're only 4 hours away, so let's just get it done. I know I should stop moaning. You get what you're given when you're a lorry driver for someone else. Yeah, I was really lucky with my first truck, my first ever truck, because yeah, they'd spec'd it nicely, so it had the comfortable mattress. It looked really nice, had some chrome accessories on and stuff. Very, very lucky indeed. It's not down there that I'm going. It was, wasn't it? Okay, looks like we're missing that then. Well, hopefully our brakes don't fail. I don't know what's going to happen now. I kept meaning to, in Euro Truck Simulator, I kept meaning to see whether I could drive around the toll, because I've got a mod that allows me to drive off the map a little bit. So if I wanted to, I could drive up there. But yeah, I've got this mod, so I think I might actually be able to do a complete detour around it in fields. But obviously I won't have that as part of the series. I'll just do a little, yeah, one-off video on a different profile. I like Mercedes, but I don't particularly like them. Too fancy for me. Have a run-off. Yeah, and with the face tracking, I have emailed a company about trying to get free face tracking to do a review of. So yeah, obviously it's a weekend as I'm recording this, so I sent it on Friday evening, so yesterday evening, and yeah, so obviously it's going to take a while for them to even see it probably, but you never know, I might get it. But all my reviews are always going to be genuine because I hate misleading people. I was a salesman many years ago, very temporarily, and I detested it. I hated the product. Yeah, so I did used to tell them the pros and the cons of it, and yeah, show them my commission percentage calculator and ask them whether they wanted the product, and if they did, how much commission they'd like to give me. And I did actually yeah, do alright with the honesty, like just being really honest, and they really appreciated it. I taught a few of them some tactics that some salespeople use, and the ones that, yeah, we were kind of told to try. But yeah, I can't scam people, it's just not in my nature. Yeah, I detested that job. I absolutely hated it. And yeah, so I was quite good at that job really, because where I was so honest, I did used to get lots of sales, but they just weren't making that much money. So as an example, if something cost, I don't know, say £1,000, you were meant to try and sell it for about £4,000, but I can't do that. And then yeah, you got certain percent commission depending on how much more you sold it for. So if you sold it for £4,000, you'd get much higher percentage commission, whereas if you sold it for £2,000, you'd get, yeah, much less. So where always it used to make a profit for the company, always, but just not a great amount. So where I used to do lots of sales but at a kind of low commission, they did like me, and they thought, right, obviously he just needs to keep on doing it, get some more experience, and then like press the customers to yeah, spend a little bit more. Like, okay, one of the quotes he gives, I'm gonna speed because I hate this truck. And yeah, so I was hating that job because sometimes, like, I'd drive for miles and my honesty just didn't pay off. Like, people would be saying, no, I want to have it for that price, and I'd be saying to them, genuinely, like, I've shown you all the calculations, genuinely, if I phone the manager and say, can we let them have it for this, they'll say no because there's no money left in it. And yeah, some people, like, obviously just thought it was a trick, just thought it was like a kind of showman salesman tactic, but it genuinely wasn't. I was just open and honest with all of them. And yeah, anyway, so where they thought that I was alright, one day I was hating it and I pretended that my clutch had gone in my car, and yeah, so I phoned up and I said, I'm not going to be able to make any appointments, my clutch has gone. And they said, oh, how much is it? And I said like 250 quid or something. They just gave it to me, just gave me 250 quid to get me back out because they thought I was really good. And another thing we had to do, so if they didn't accept the offer, you'd say, right, what I need to do is quickly phone the manager and see whether there's any promotions in this area. So you'd phone the manager in front of them and they'd say, yeah, right, so this job, the cheapest we can do it at is that's the commission you'd make. And so when I used to make that phone call, I'd do it on speakerphone. Obviously I told the customer to, yeah, not say a word, so it was complete transparency. Oh dear. But yeah, I hated it. I hated sales. If it was something really good, I'd like to promote it. like I do with Open Track, free. And yeah, good games like Mamba Zoo. Obviously, as soon as that update comes, the game's going to be worth more, in my opinion. But it's just whether or not it does come. I think it will. I've got hope. But yeah, who knows? We haven't got 8H, have we? No. Right, 1 hour 45 away. This isn't a trick either, so yeah, we're only 10 minutes in. I will be buying the DLC during this episode, but obviously when I buy it, we're going to have to teleport somewhere, so continuity is going to be a bit ruined, but that's fine.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And then I'll show the map, and yeah, we'll see whether we can get to the other places that we need to go in Canada, because I would like to complete it. And yeah, Borkild is from Canada, so this is obviously his favourite part of the map. And I wish I could say the same with ETS, but my favourite part of the map definitely isn't London. Yeah, it's really lacking England and the UK, but ProMods helps a lot, and it is the oldest part of the map as well, the UK, so howdy. Should have changed down. Yeah, I'm sure in the future SCS will really improve the UK, but it's not all there. I did do a really good bit in the UK when I last recorded, so it's HAWES. You have to have ProMods for it, but it's an excellent little village that you drive through, and there's I think 3 deliveries you can do there. It's technical as well.
Go straight on.
So if you just want to see that episode, it's the thumbnail after me being in a Scania in the warehouse looking down like that. Yeah, we drive through it in the episode after. I can't remember what episode number it is. But yeah, it's delivery in a little village. And I don't actually deliver there, I just park in the place that you would if you were doing a delivery there. But yeah, there's some really good additions with ProMods. And obviously this is all ProMods as well, so someone did ask me how they get the map. So if you just go on the ProMods website, don't download it from any other site. It's free, but yeah, you might get a dodgy copy with viruses in if you download it from elsewhere. But yeah, just go on their website and then ATS up the top, compatibility or something. Make sure you've got, I think it's Washington and somewhere else, DLC, and then yeah, all yours. And definitely worth it, it's excellent. Right, signalling a little bit early there, Johnny.
And then turn right.
Yeah, I've verified the game files again. It does seem to be running alright, doesn't it? I really shouldn't say that. Are we getting any errors come up? Nope, not by the looks of it. Looks alright. Yeah, I still don't like that reverse neutral drive there. I'd have D at the top, then N, then R. I'm trying to think, because I don't think we have vehicles in the UK with that, because in the UK, like the letters like that as buttons, in the UK, DNR means do not resuscitate, so Yeah, you wouldn't want to be seeing that every time you jumped in your vehicle.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Okay.
Exit now.
Right. And out we go. Yeah, it's a nice truck, but just not in this kind of
And then
form.
turn right. Turn right.
I seem to remember one of the trucks you can get blind spot warning
Keep left.
on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, so a little amber thing comes up if there's something in the way. My truck didn't have any of that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, it would have been really good. And in fact, because I had one accident as a lorry driver, and yeah, it was something in my blind spot. It was tight, a tight little area, and yeah, unfortunately, my way was blocked. And I thought, great, so now I've got to reverse around this tiny little compound thing, and yeah, my way was blocked because of parked cars, and I didn't see one of the parked cars because as I drove around the corner, I was looking round to see whether I could get through so that I didn't go too far. And yet, as I reversed round, unfortunately, I just swung the front wing passenger side for me. Obviously, I was driving on the other side.
And then exit right.
Into a little car and damaged it. So if I had that blind spot thing, it would have
Exit
been flashing at me. That really ruined my day and ruined my week. And
left.
obviously, when you take a hit like that to your pride, because I genuinely, I'm not saying this because I'm big-headed, but genuinely, I thought I was a really safe driver. Really safe, observant. It was nights, so obviously when you're doing constant nights, it's yeah, a little bit more dangerous because obviously not all the time you manage to sleep properly in your downtime. And yeah, back then, where I used to live, there was
left.
pile driving going on, and they used to start at exactly 8 in the morning, and they'd work through for, my goodness, so many hours. I don't know what lane we're meant to be in, and I think they stopped at 5
Ready,
p.m.
turn right.
So that was every day. So when I used to yeah, go home to recover, I'd have to listen to that all day. And just thinking about it now, I can still hear that bloody sound. But it's no excuse, I shouldn't have crashed. It was my fault.
Turn right.
Just glad no one was injured.
Recomputing.
Okay. So up here a little bit.
Turn right.
Is this a container we've got on then? No. Can't even remember what we've got.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay.
Rerouting.
Where are we putting this then, Sky? I don't understand what's going on. Right, it's in there. How do I... Let's go down this one. I don't know what way it's facing either. So obviously in real life, I would have jumped out and had a little look. Or asked someone. Then it's avoiding unnecessary driving. Well, it's got to be back down there, isn't it? It must be, surely. Otherwise I'll just block myself in. Hey. Oh, sorry, I just punched the microphone. Okay. Right. Yeah, why do they want a load of Teslas down there then? I don't know. Okay. Right, and back we go. And then off to the Steam store we go. Is it this one? I hope so. Otherwise I've made a massive fool of myself. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, and that's something else as well. Them, so you can see kind of shadows of, well, it's not shadows, but you can see where lorries have been before. You can use that kind of thing to your advantage. So sometimes, if lots of lorries have delivered somewhere, it does kind of flatten the ground and stuff. So obviously walk it first or make sure that there's nothing in the way, but you can use that kind of thing as guidance in real life, I mean. But you must walk it first. You should always be very aware of everything in your path when you're reversing. Which, if I'd done when I had that one accident, if I'd done that beforehand, I wouldn't have hit it, because I would have thought, right, and that little white car was there. But yeah, I was so furious because we'd all reported it so many times that they were blocking our path through. So I was angry, and yeah, when you're angry, just stop for a moment, try and sort yourself out. Right. Okay, so that's that done now. So I'm going to pop you on pause and go and get this DLC. Back in a minute. Okay, so yeah, when you install a new map, obviously you have to fast travel somewhere. So let's just quickly show you what I bought. So Montana and also Texas. My goodness, massive. Okay, so we've got these new places to explore now. We're in, yeah, we were in, oh, bugger it. So we're going to have to teleport. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. I know that's quite far away from where the DLC is, but I really do want to unlock Horseshoe Bay. So let's have a quick look at Freight Market. Of course, we've left our train, haven't we? Oh, it's no good. Oh, jolly you fool. Right, back in a second. Let me figure something out. Okay, so we're back in our truck again. So I've got GPS, and I've bought this trailer. So a low loader, and yeah, what I like about it is we can put our mud flaps on, so that's perfect. Overside load sticker, and what we're going to do, we'll jump straight in. I've selected a job, so it's not going exactly where I wanted, but it will do for now. Oh my goodness, it's nice to be back. Right, so it should be quite close. Yeah, so it's quite a long trailer, but we'll be alright. And obviously we've got the power as well, so that's good. Right, over here, and we need to go left out of here. Full beam on.
Turn right.
Yeah, I thought we can go through this, can't we? I could change down. I'm not going to. Yeah, I thought it would yeah, break up a little bit, because obviously I'm in the wrong lane. Obviously we've had that box trailer for the majority of the series, so let's give this low loader a chance. And the beacons look like that. Yeah, I like it. I didn't scrimp on it, so I got a few accessories like all the lights down the side, the fancy rear lights, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, all good. But we won't be in it forever, so yeah, don't worry if you're disappointed. It won't be like this forever.
Turn left.
Just a few episodes, then we'll get on to something else. We're on a green. Oh, will I ever get used to it? I doubt it. Okay, let's sort the map out. That'll do.
Go straight on. Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay. We're going up here.
Turn left.
Way too fast, Johnny. Sorry, mate. I'd already decided to go. Right, and I haven't ever been up here yet.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, Sky, will do. By your side of the road, Jolly. Well done.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Can't do anything about it, mate. People moan. Yeah, and this trailer will make us go to some different places as well. Thought I was going to take that sign out then.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Thank you, Sky. Right, so cargo market. And yeah, so we're taking a bulldozer, so 18 ton down to Idaho, and then obviously we're going to try and get over to Montana. So let's take that. What time are we at? 27 minutes. And I'm just going to really quickly show you the map. So obviously none of that has been done. There's still quite a lot that I need to do, and then we've got all of Texas. So yeah, lots of yeah, different places to visit. Perfect. Okay, so let's get on with it. So it's over here somewhere. Right, let's just jump out and have a look. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I can get in this side. Right, so we need to go over here. And the good thing about a flatbed or a low loader is you can see through it when you're reversing, so there's less blind spots when you're empty. Which, thinking about it, yeah, so if you're playing this to, yeah, try and improve your driving, this is probably the best trailer. We don't have these kind of gooseneck in the UK, so you always have a big bulkhead that blocks your view a little bit, but yeah, on ATS obviously there's no bulkhead there, so you can actually see what you're doing. And once you've got the theory of it in your head, what your actions do, obviously it does get easier. Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and obviously on these maps there's lots of places where you can practice manoeuvring, and just like reversing round a car park or whatever will really help. So yeah, don't worry too much about just keep doing jobs over and over. Just find somewhere where there's obstacles and yeah, just mess around for a bit. See what happens when you yeah, turn the wheel in different directions and stuff. What was that? Okay, race mode activated. We probably should have our beacons on. Let's see how distracting it is. So I spoke about it in my ETS series. So when I used to be a lorry driver years ago, I had some RGB, very cheap RGB LEDs that were sound activated. And yeah, like, it's silly, but sometimes I did used to drive with them on. They were around my sunroof in my lorry. And yeah, I did sometimes used to drive with them on. The brightness was fairly low, but I love music. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I found them the other day when I was trying to look for something else. I was looking for a spare SSD, and I found my old old lights from the truck, and I set them up, but I don't have speakers connected to my PC. I only have my headphones. But yeah, I put them against my headphones, a little activator thing, because obviously it's got a little microphone in, and that's how it reacts to music, and it, yeah, it did bring back fond memories. Yeah, because if I was parked in the middle of nowhere and wasn't going to disturb anyone, like anyone at all, I'd quite often just sit there listening to music quite loud at night, because I had a little Bluetooth speaker where I've still got it. It's really good, really powerful. Just sit there having my own little rave, and yep, sounds like a loser, but I was loving life. I don't know whether I can put up with these amber lights all the way there. We'll leave them on for a bit. Maybe when we get on the motorway. Let's have a look at our bulldozer as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I almost had the opportunity to drive one many years ago.
Go straight on.
But unfortunately, so... Oh, come on now. Yeah, they'd rented one, the company that I was working on behalf of. They'd rented one, and yeah, it was just for a couple of jobs that we needed to do. But unfortunately, so it was when I was on the chainsaw, where I was a lot more efficient on the chainsaw than other people. They put someone else in it, but yeah, I was gutted. I really wanted to go. Yeah, I'm going to turn them strobes off and stop indicating. Yeah, I drove diggers a few times there, but not quite the same as a bloody great big bulldozer. It's annoying because if we were at the front, we could have gone anyway. Right, here we go. Yeah, one of my friends is like me, likes driving all sorts, and yeah, one time he went and drove a tank, and he really hurt himself. He buggered his knee up getting out of the thing, I think.
Go straight
But
on.
yeah, he had some video of him driving it, and it looked excellent. Like, it's just levers all over the place. I don't know what sort of tank it was, I can't remember. But yeah, I'd love to have a go. Oh god, we're at 35 minutes. What's this here? Can we park up there for a bit? Let's have a look on the map. Or should we go to the Kenworth dealer? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, let's go to the Kenworth dealer. Come on, lights. There we go. Right, so that's up here.
Go straight on.
I didn't see it, did you?
Finding route. When possible, make a U-turn. Rerouting.
Okay. And, I mean, anywhere would do, but let's go and pop it over.
Okay, let's find a new route.
In this. Thank you, Kenworth. And try and make it a little bit straight. This isn't rear steer, is it? I don't think it is. Seems to come in a little bit funny there. If I bought a rear steer, my goodness. I'm even more of a fool than I thought. I don't think it is rear steer. Okay, right, that'll do. It's straight and someone can get around us. And in there, it's not straight. It's wonky as you like. Right, okay, so that does bring us to the end of this one. So, thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers, everyone, and bye for now. And thank you, Ball Guild.
Platform 17 for the 1832 Southend service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Balcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,